Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, baby, here we go. It's the Friday KVJ After the Show podcast. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Here we go, baby. Getting all ready for it. Dealing with your emails here today. Get a little extra flair. Comment on some stuff from today in the last couple of days. Here's one that came in from Connie. Addressing me earlier today on the show when we were doing Redneck Woman Trivia for Tortuga tickets. I said, come on, Loxahatchee, I know you're out there. And she said, I want to let you know that people who live in Loxahatchee are not all rednecks. I am a CPA. My husband is a police officer. I live out here because I want a large yard for my dogs. Please don't assume all the people who live out west are rednecks. Thank you.
It was a joke. We do try to mix jokes in every now and then.
Yes, but just so you know, not everyone.
You mean to tell me not everyone out there's a redneck? Holy shit, I thought this whole time everyone was.
I know. It's crazy. I would have known.
Everybody's offended, Kevin,
I know.
and you are the offender.
The funny thing about being offended is it actually makes me offended. Like, what the fuck are they getting offended? I'm offended now.
I'm offended you're offended.
Yeah.
I am. I'm like, really? You really wrote that? Really? Really?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess she's very bored. I can't imagine having time to write anybody and tell them how offended I am.
I guess my question is, did the person who wrote that email, and I really don't mean any harm,
Sure.
I just really do want to know, do you really think Kevin meant that he thinks everybody out in Loxahatchee is a redneck?
Yes.
I'm just curious. And maybe that
I'm curious,
and maybe that email was satire.
yeah.
Maybe she's being
Satire,
facetious.
like The Onion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah, my buddy Sean, Pastor Sean, now lives out in Loxahatchee.
Okay,
And he's anything but redneck.
Not a redneck. He
No.
is a slicky.
He's a god neck.
Yeah. In fact, it's kind of changing out there with the Loxahatchee Groves is kind of that whole new thing. They're building complexes out there, and that's going to be kind of the next new hot preppy area. But there's still plenty of rednecks. But, yeah, there's it's definitely
It's a
up and
mix,
coming.
just
Yeah.
like any neighborhood. I'm sure there's a few rednecks in Tequesta.
No, when Kevin said it on the air, he made that a fact.
Just want to let you know, not one person in Loxahatchee is not a redneck.
I love it.
And I know it.
I
to be
love it,
fact.
though.
Isn't it exhausting to always be offended?
I don't know, but but it's awesome. The reading that that's a great email because it's annoying.
And furthermore,
Christy said, I have not finished Thursday's show yet, but I want to immediately correct that rubbish that was told to Jason about opossums having rabies if seen during the day. As nuisance animal control agent, I am screaming at the radio. First of all, opossums are basically immune to the virus because their body temperatures are naturally too low to incubate the virus.
I think we said that.
Yeah, we did.
It is spring. It is mating and birthing season for many animals. Naturally, they will be on the move. Not only that, mothers need more time to get food and nutrition and deal with the growth of their brood. This will make animals move during uncharacteristic times, such as the daytime. This does not mean that the animal has rabies. There is no way to tell unless the brainstem is tested. If food can be foraged during the day because the vagal...
Jaybird, wake up. The show's
Oh
still
my
going
gosh.
on.
I was having this nightmare. Kevin was reading this really long fucking email about a possum.
I get it. Yeah, doesn't mean it. Thank you.
Unless the actual possum wrote the email, we're not interested.
No, what I did say on the morning show is I said that it's very rare after the fact. I looked it up. It's like a 1% chance that a possum could even have rabies, but there is a percentage. But it's very, very rare.
She's saying that they're out during the day.
Because they're out during the day
They're
doesn't
not
mean,
just rabid because they're out in the day.
Yeah.
She's disagreeing with a different thing you said.
I guess I wasn't listening to the email.
You weren't even listening to.
I was too busy Googling possums and rabies. So I was like, let me get my fucking
Let me get
facts.
my facts straight.
Yeah.
That you didn't even hear her issue.
I am sorry that
So he got facts to argue a point that she wasn't even making.
All right, you'll be getting another email from her on Monday.
an email from her and the last email Kevin
And from
read.
Loxahatchee.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait. Now, if there's any possums in Loxahatchee, you've really pissed them off.
You can tell it's Friday.
John in Georgia said, just listened to Tuesday's ATSP, and Virginia was talking about how she ripped the Puppy Dog Pals a new one. When she told y'all that Harlan Williams created, directs, acts in the show, you sounded surprised. I just want to let you know that when you interviewed him and had him in studio, he told you that Disney had just bought his new show, LMFAO.
Shit, I forgot.
Do we listen to anything?
He said, I think y'all drink too much, but keep it up because I'm right there with you.
We definitely drink too much, and congratulations, Harlan.
I mean, we're getting called out left and right today.
There's a lot of things we fucked up this week.
I feel bad about the Puppy Dog Pals ripping, too. I just
That-
want to say, it's a good show.
That actually made me belly laugh, though, when you were ripping on it.
Amy said, hey, I'm a little bit behind on the podcast, but I was cracking up regarding Virginia's tirade about Puppy Pals.
Oh, no.
My
It
3-year-old
goes on.
also loves this show. My husband jokes it is the only show where he feels dumber after having watched an episode. So don't be too hard on yourself, V. That show is pretty bad.
Aw.
It was real, baby. The emotion was real.
What I feel most bad about is that Rocco loves it so much, and I think I just broke a little part of his spirit when I'm just going on this tirade.
It was the first time you saw a little bit of his innocence shatter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This email says, good morning, producer Dennis. We'll be so glad to have you visiting us. We have the 80s skating on Sundays. You can take a look at our calendar at Extreme Action Park.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know which days is better for you to come.
Is it indoor or is it outdoor?
It's indoor. Extreme Action Park. I got to get there. In fact, I'll probably get there soon with the summer months creeping up on us.
Did Dennis get that? Did Dennis get that email?
I'll make sure that Dennis gets it. I'm not sure if he's seen this yet.
Where is the Extreme Action Park?
It is in Fort Lauderdale. It's right there on I-95. You go past it, and it says right there on the building, Extreme Action Park.
Oh, yeah. I think no, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's pretty cool. I know one time Vanilla Ice had a party there, and I've seen some footage from inside. It looks pretty amazing. I think they got a bar in there, too. It looks amazing. So, yeah.
Now we're back in.
Well, you can go, and drink and tear it up and all that kind of stuff. And, so I think that's what I'm saying as we get into June, July, August. It's miserable down here. It's like our winter.
We need to be inside.
Yeah, you got to be inside. And outside, it's always rainy and, cloudy and all that kind of crap. So, probably going to be heading your way real soon, y'all. Maybe take that Bright Line.
Yeah, right?
Dying to get on that thing. I haven't done it yet. This is Stephanie on catching your parents doing the deed. Yes, Virginia, it is Kramer, but I go by Frost now as a thank you to my dad. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Stephanie Frost was Stephanie Kramer. Well, you guys were talking about the 13-year-old having sex and transition to talking about catching your parents banging. It made me think of this hilarious story of the time in high school when my youth group saw my father's ass.
That's amazing.
One Friday night, a bunch of us teens from the youth group went to see a movie, and afterwards I invited everyone back to my house because my parents were always cool with inviting people over. I called on the way home, and they didn't answer. The house I grew up in West Boca, you'd open up the front door, and directly across the room was the sliding glass door to the patio and the pool. Well, who enters my house first? Of course, the youth leader and pastor's son opens my front door. Bursts out laughing and shuts it. I am like, what just happened? I open the front door, and on the patio, you see my father buck naked, toweling his hair out back. My hippie aunt and uncle were in town and convinced my parents to go skinny dipping for the first time ever because all us kids were gone.
Oh, no.
Well, I decided to bring over all my church friends that night. My parents decided to get naked in the backyard for the first time.
That's like a movie plot.
It is, right?
That's
Yeah.
so good.
Uh-huh. Just be free, y'all.
I love it.
A little comment here about Reese's.
Oh, another this is a hot button.
Jaybird, I know you're a fan of the Reese's Fast Break, but you have to get the fun size ones. The chocolate to peanut butter ratio is much better than the regular or king-size versions. You can get a 12-pack at Walmart for so cheap. Okay.
Very good tip.
Fast break. I don't think I like those. They're too busy.
They're the wafer one, right? That's the no fast breaks. No, I do love the fast break. Yeah, I agree with that email.
Okay. Says, P.S. Kevin, my heart hurts for you and your diet. Bring back Fat Kev. And one last thing, Jaybird, go fuck yourself.
Aww.
I would love to have just one day before we die and part from this earth. I'd like to have one day where me and you just go
fuck yourselves
crazy with food to the point where you're eating through it.
Yeah, just going
like the pain.
Do you remember the Taco Dome? Do you remember the pizza challenge?
But that wasn't.
Yeah.
But that wasn't.
Right.
He's gone. He's
Twice.
danced this dance with you.
Twice.
No, that was for sport. I'm talking about we are just two guys enjoying every bite, talking about matters of the heart.
One soda, two straws.
I would love it.
I honestly, I don't know, man. I think there's a part of me anymore. I think Fat Kev might be dead.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I was just thinking about with food, I do my meals and I really don't even eat the junk stuff and I don't even really miss it anymore.
Well, we would do snacks that you as an adult / Fat Kev combined would really like. I agree. You would want to eat something that's not you're
I
not
don't think
into.
he would enjoy it. He
Yeah,
would enjoy
I've lost
ice
the passion.
cream.
Like I'd be like, okay, that's good, but I'm not like, oh my gosh, give me more. Yeah, I just, I think that's why I'm like, I think that ravenous Fat Kev who just ate junk food like in piles of it, I think he's dead. I don't think he's around.
Are you like my dad now, where you really don't love food, you don't get excited about it, or do you really do love food and you just have unbelievable discipline?
No, I think it started off where I loved food as a kid and ate a lot of it, and then got disciplined on food out of necessity, and I think that. Now I don't get jazzed. I don't get like excited. I'm like, oh man, because I mean you get passionate, and I don't share that. Like I would never be. It's not. I think you have this idea that I'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. I'm just letting myself go. But to me, I'd be like going, I'm not.
This is not smart. I'm going to pay for this later.
Well, and it's not even. I think even if I got that out of my head, let's say like I had a day where like the calories were completely gone. I think honestly now, I don't think I would go crazy. I think I'd be like, yeah, I had a little bit, but I'm like, I just don't feel like eating doesn't get me excited.
Well, then Fat Kevin truly is dead.
Yeah.
Yes, I think he is.
I think we got to have a funeral.
He truly is dead.
I think Fat Kev is dead. It just doesn't like excite me. It's weird. And
we never gave Super Pie a proper burial. We could do a dual funeral, Fat Kev and Super Pie.
Oh my gosh, two fat titans to go together.
Fat Kev zombie Fat Kev.
Zombie Fat Kev. Oh my gosh, I need zombie Fat Kev.
All your junk food's gone.
Yeah.
And part of your brain.
I get it, man. I've met a lot of people who don't share passion for food. And it's weird when you are passionate about something and someone doesn't see that. Like I met someone the other day who does not like pizza. They're like, it's okay. Like, you don't fucking like pizza? What is wrong with you?
And then he fought them.
But you're right. Some people live to eat and some people eat to live.
Right, yeah. And I get it. I understand it. So like to me, the logic is still there and I get it. But yeah, just that thing inside of you, I'm like
my
internally
dad's that way.
Exciting. Yeah.
My dad does not love to eat. He'll eat some dry ass bunk-looking toast. I'm like, Dad, that's shit. What are you eating?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Like, oh, it's got little raisins in it.
I just need a little nutrition.
Yeah, he's eating
Get me through my day.
Like a 3-week-old apple. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Just need a little sustenance. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about food.
No. It's crazy. Alyssa said, I miss Feel Good Friday, but I have good news. I matched to Milwaukee VA Medical Center for my doctoral psychological residency that will begin this summer. I'll be moving from Chicago to Milwaukee, but I will be bringing KVJ with me via the podcast app.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, you're smart.
Yeah.
Grad school? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. That is very cool. Yeah, and for our Chicago crew, I'll be back in Chicago, it looks like again in July or something.
Okay.
Late July, I think it is. July, beginning of August, somewhere around there. I don't know. It's at radio convention again.
You'll be back in Chicago August 9th.
August 9th. Okay. Yeah, what Virginia just said. August 9th. Oh, I gotta get that put in my calendar. Is that
Yeah,
what it
you
is?
do. August 9th,
My
10th.
calendar.
Depending on when you leave, you might be there the 8th. It just really just depends on what kind of schedule you and the Queen
We'll
have.
probably go Wednesday afternoon. Yeah, because it's
Okay.
Thursday,
So
Friday.
Wednesday the
and-
8th,
Mhm.
Thursday's the 9th.
Yeah, I think isn't it Thursday, Friday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Is it
Yeah,
Thursday,
Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, and then we come back Saturday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have you bought your tickets?
No, I got to get on that. No, I just, they asked me to be on some kind of like little thingy. So I was like, man, all right, whatever, I'll do it. So.
Which panel?
I don't even know. I'm talking to somebody today. The Bert Mojo's on it. And so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. So that's it.
Okay.
That's all I know. So I'm not even sure. I probably should
I
look
went
into
and
what
looked
it
at the
is.
price. I told Jay Bird, what did I say the other day?
What are we talking about?
Boot camp.
Oh, it's so expensive.
It was like $450, I want to say.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do this, and he cuts me a little bit of a deal. So cuts a little bit off of it. So
You better
Well,
cut the whole thing off.
He is the Kevin Ralston.
yes.
Well, he doesn't cut anything off for us, so subsequently we're not going.
Well, that's why, because I am the Jason Pennington. Like, fuck that guy.
That guy pays 10% more.
No, I think it actually applies to the whole show.
Oh, okay. Riding your coattails. I like it.
Well, let me know what rate you come up with.
Okay.
talk.
I haven't really looked at it. I don't know. Just
Yeah, I'm definitely
seems
not
so
gonna-
far away.
I got so many things I gotta do besides go to boot camp. I gotta go see my grandma. I gotta go see my mom. I gotta go welfare check on my mom.
I didn't do real well in Chicago last time. I think I'm just gonna leave it out.
didn't.
It's gonna leave. No, it's one of my worst performances of anything on everything. I mean, anything I've ever been a part of. I don't claim I was good that
you
weekend.
didn't do well in New Orleans either when they gave you the penthouse suite.
Slightly better than Chicago. Chicago. What can you say?
Chicago.
How about L.A.?
L.A. was surprisingly better.
Yeah.
I remember a lot about L.A. and I remember being kind of relaxed in L.A. When we went to Chicago, I was in a really bad space mentally. I was very, very depressed. I probably should not have gone to Chicago. L.A. I was kind of excited because it was the whole new thing. That was my
Yeah.
first plane ride.
LA wise, the thing that's interesting about LA is their downtown is not massive. Like Chicago there's
Massive.
a lot of downtown.
Yeah.
LA, it's just that little pocket. And aside from that, you don't have a lot of tall buildings. It's pretty open.
Yeah, no, even with the tall buildings, I mean, we were drinking. I mean, I was pretty
Yeah.
relaxed.
Yeah.
You took us up to that mountain hill thing.
Yeah, Griffith Observatory. That was always my go-to makeout spot when I was out there.
I get it.
Yeah.
You almost got it. He took you up there to get you.
Well, you took me up there. You got me the burgers. It was a romantic week.
I wined you, dined you, took you to my makeout spot.
We flew back together. Someone yelled at me at the L.A. airport. You defended
I
me.
did. I got into that guy's crawl too, man. I don't know what got into me.
Oh, we were so tired and so hungover, and we're like, why
I wasn't hungover. I was hammered.
You were drunk.
I was still drunk.
I was not
Hungover would insinuate we stopped
Yeah.
drinking.
No.
You were drunk.
I was hammered.
It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I remember you just eating meat. You were just this big piece
Whatever
of
I could
meat.
get.
He was
Yeah.
eating beef jerky.
Yeah.
Whatever I could get my
And
hands on.
drinking beer.
I don't think I ate the entire weekend. And
Yeah.
then I'm like going, I haven't eaten in 3 days.
No, it wasn't beef jerky. It was steak. It was old steak. And I remember I'm like, he's an animal.
I think I
Old
just saw
steak?
I just
Yeah.
saw it laying on a cart. I need to eat. It's been 3 days.
Damn.
It was rough.
That flight back was miserable too. My seat would not work. It did not go down. So the entire time I was straight up like that.
It didn't
Yeah.
recline.
Did not recline.
Yeah, it was rough. Gosh, it was rough. Let me see here. Marie just making a comment. She was looking for Jaybird's garden eyebrows on Snapchat. Apparently, she doesn't know how to work the other social media stuff.
Oh,
That's
okay. I'll
interesting.
snap them right now.
Okay.
Look at me, you sexy bitch.
And she said while she's typing this, she's eating taco popcorn. It's popcorn with
Ooh.
taco seasoning. Give
I
it a
love it.
whirl.
Don't go too close.
I know, right? She's right up in your grill.
Smile.
No. Don't tell me what to do.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's a terrible picture.
Okay, so smile.
Can we do it after the fucking
I know.
podcast?
I just promised.
No, we're doing it. Let's do it after the podcast.
I'll put that one up.
Do you? I mean, why don't we stop and make a sandwich too while we're at it? I mean, we're on.
Just keep this thing rolling. I'm gonna go take a dump. I'll be back in
Hey,
15
Ken,
minutes.
I'm gonna do my taxes really quick right now. Oh my god. Stop
we gotta teach
filming
this
me, you
concept.
witch!
Put you on a filter.
I feel like this is TMZ right now.
Angie said, hey, did you ever find out what happened to the woman who was upset that her husband bought her a washer and dryer as a Christmas gift? It was on before Christmas 2017 where you spoke to her about how she should handle finding out what her husband had planned to give her. Woman explained that she gave her husband hints to get her an expensive purse, but instead she found a receipt or purchase order for a washer and a dryer. I'm really curious about how that turned out. Just wanted to follow up.
She poisoned him.
It was on the news last night. I'll look into that. Nell said, hey, I wanted to have a shout out for my daughter, Jessica. She's running for student government president at Palm Beach Central High School. Mommy, daddy, big sister Janelle, and our dog Muffin. Guys did a shout out last year. She won for vice president. She won last year, so there you go. And finally, a quick little happy birthday that they sent in a little late today to little D Block, turning 13 on Saturday, from Grandma, Grandpa, Josh, Uncle Ty, Tanner, and Tate.
When you were Fat Kev, did you like muffins? Was that one of your things you could get down on?
You know what? No, not too much. There were two. The muffins I like. My mom would make cornbread.
Oh yeah,
and I love cornbread. And the other one was, I remember Fat Kev discovered chocolate muffins. Big chunks of.
I can see how that could make you have chocolate mania.
So wait, a combination of candy and muffins?
The funny thing about it, I had no concept. You know, I look back now, Fat Kev, what he thought was healthy, and he thought muffins were healthy. And so Fat Kev, I remember, would eat about 4 or 5 big ass, as big as your face, chocolate muffins. And they were so delicious, soft and moist, and they put like a small sheen layer of sugar or something on the outside. Have you ever had that like sugary glaze on muffins?
Yes.
Oh,
a muffin top with that sugar glaze is so fun.
Well, Fat Kev didn't like the bottom part because that felt too healthy. So I just like the top part that had the sugar glaze.
Muffin tops are the best.
They are.
Unless you're talking about on your body.
Yeah, I'd eat like the muffin top, and then I'd just like leave it, and
Okay,
that's what
so
kids do.
how about a corn dog? Were you into that kind of stuff?
I didn't do corn dogs a ton.
Pizza?
To me. Oh yeah, did a ton of pizza. I ate like a ton of pizza. I was
Fried
crazy
chicken?
about that. A little bit. We do KFC. I really like the mashed potatoes and gravy. I was a gravy junkie.
Okay.
Oh, I just love gravy. I just drink gravy. Yeah.
Man, I really think
Little Debbie's were my poison. When I was a kid, when I was fat. The Little Debbie's is what got me. I'd come home from school every day, and I remember the two things. I'd pick them out of the drawer. We had a snack drawer, and I'd pick out 2 Little Debbie snack cakes, and I'd lay down, of course. I didn't want to stress myself out. And I'd eat a couple Little Debbie's. Ice cream pie. I'd eat a lot of that. Man, I loved ice cream pie. We had ice cream bars. Yeah. My mom would had like a graham cracker crust, and she'd take ice cream, put it in there, and then on top, like when you got it out, you put like a hot fudge on it or something like that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was so good.
Ice cream pie. Virginia, will you please make me ice cream pie? I'll even pay for it.
I thought my mom probably get you the recipe.
I think I made you ice cream pie not too long ago. Remember?
No. Yeah. You made me ice cream pie. I think I would have remembered that.
All right, I will make you ice cream pie.
I appreciate that. And the other thing I was going to ask, is it possible you could make me some of those grilled cheeses again? Because, look, this girl can cook.
Which day?
I should really work on my weight. Yeah, all right. Well, let's not. All
What's
right.
more important, the grilled cheeses or the ice cream pie? I can't make both on the same day.
Okay.
Oh, decisions.
I'll bring one in for you on Monday morning.
You know what? Let's do grilled cheese because I have so much cream in that bucket. I don't need any more sweets. Because that cookies and cream.
All right.
Cream is so good.
You want the inside-out Hawaiian rolls?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Mama,
he does.
The inside-out Hawaiian rolls, making your grilled cheese that way is the best way to do it.
And she uses like this magical butter.
It's called President Butter. It's made by a company called Galbani Cheese.
Okay.
And
for Galbani, yeah, because it's a cheese fest.
They do the cheese fest. President is one of their brands. It's just a better butter. I don't know why. It just is.
I'm not even kidding you, and I mean this with all of my heart. Your grilled cheeses are better than 99% of the restaurant grilled cheeses that I've had.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
How about that,
Being honest.
And I didn't even spruce them up or anything. I just gave them to you real.
Well, it worked.
Do you want tomato slices on them? I know you like like that.
I do.
You like tomatoes, huh?
I do love tomatoes.
Interesting.
I do. I like tomatoes. I like lettuce.
Okay. What are your vegetables that you like to eat?
I love lettuce and I love tomato.
And?
That's it.
Corn. I like corn.
If it's got a lot of cream in it and cheese.
Well, you know, it would be easier if you started feeding me or listing off vegetables.
Green beans.
Hey, oh, God, no.
You ever had like a good green bean casserole? Like it's like kind of like almost like it's in gravy and.
Green beans taste like they feel like worms in my mouth.
Okay.
I don't. It's always been like
beans.
okay.
Carrots.
Carrots. Okay. The thing about carrots is it's the most boring vegetable. It's not offensive. It's not. There's no taste to it.
Celery.
Fuck no. Celery. No. No one likes celery. And you'll get an email. I love celery. You're lying to yourself. Nobody likes that shit.
Beets.
Oh God, no.
Oh, I love beets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know you do.
I do. Beets, it's so simple. It's just beets with gorgonzola and a little balsamic. Oh,
Beets remind me of shitty Jell-O. I can't do it.
Cucumbers.
Again, it's in the carrot family. There's nothing to it. It's so boring. I'm just like, yeah, I guess you could put a cucumber in so I could eat air.
Broccoli.
No, it smells like farts.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, if you put enough garlic and honey sauce and make it just like teriyaki chicken, it's good.
Okay. Brussels sprouts.
I don't even think I've even had a Brussels sprout. Those are the little things, the little balls that smell like farts.
yeah, they're little green balls, and how they're really best prepared is with a lot of butter and bacon.
Denny swears by them. He loves them.
They're yummy.
They're kind of a hot thing right now.
Yeah, it's the trendy thing.
yeah,
it's
it's
the
the
new
trendy thing.
kale.
My gosh, I was at Barrel of Monks last week, and they had a food truck, and they did Brussels sprouts, and they pulled them apart, and they make them so they're flaky like a potato chip.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They pull them apart, and then they had like some balsamic, something, but thick, kind of like glaze. It was like they were like eating French fries.
It was
they
probably
were amazing.
It was probably a balsamic reduction. So
I
if you
don't even
take
know.
regular
No.
balsamic and you cook it down, you evaporate all the moisture out of it,
Yeah.
and it becomes this rich, gooey.
It was, yeah.
Like,
yeah. It was
so
so
good.
Yeah, so imagine like well-seasoned, flaky Brussels
Put a
sprouts
little
with that on it.
Parmesan on that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Kind of got me going.
So I think a lot of my problem is texture.
Uh-huh.
I may like beans if you grind it up, I guess maybe, but like a mushroom texture, it feels like a slug.
Slimy slug,
Yeah, if it's texturally weird, I kind of like I don't like it.
Not good, okay.
Because chickpeas they're gross, but I love hummus. Explain that. Paradox?
Yeah, you like it broken down.
do.
But you like the seasoning too, because in hummus they add the garlic and the salt and the spices.
I'd like to try the thing you just talked about though, the chippy thing.
Yeah. If you're going to do Brussels sprouts, start that way.
Okay.
That's a good way to get in because it's honestly, you feel like you're eating French fries. They're so good.
Yeah. I mean, I was pretty rough on carrots.
I'm weird though. I don't like cooked carrots
I do not either.
because they're mushy and like
They're gross.
Yeah.
Carrots that are poached in butter, to me, are amazing.
I never had
I've never had it like that.
Oh my gosh, you
Yeah,
can.
but just cooked, yeah,
Oh
they're
my
nasty.
gosh.
Well,
so good.
There's a challenge for you. How can you make shitty vegetables taste really good? Are you up for that challenge?
I got one word for you: butter.
You can make all of this
Yeah.
stuff he's talking about good?
Pretty much everything you named, with the exception of maybe cucumbers, I can make better with butter.
I would love to try that.
Yeah, I made this broccoli last night, and you can ask Panda. He's like, "Oh man, I don't like broccoli, but this is the best."
I would like to try that.
There you
then.
go.
Okay.
I swear by this President butter. It is
Okay.
so
Just
good.
with the broccoli, don't make it like a head where you can feel the hair of the broccoli.
I like little pieces, and I like the baby broccoli. I don't like the big, huge
baby
pieces. I
broccoli.
like the little baby broccoli.
It's like a fucking trunk. People are eating. It's like a branch.
No, I don't like the trunk.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. I'm hungry.
Grilled cheese Monday.
Yeah. Gosh. Okay. Diet Tuesday.
Yeah. Saturday, National Beer Day.
Ice cream pie Tuesday.
Yeah, just make a day and then it gives you an excuse to have it. That's all you got to do. Yeah. So yeah, National Beer Day on Saturday, and go check out some of the great local breweries. Going to have some good little deals going on, and you've got Sprung Beer Fest going to be going on, and Brew at the Zoo, and so all kinds of good stuff. And then tonight we got cocktails and karaoke, 7 o'clock.
Woo, woo, woo. Woo!
You're going to be at Blue Martini City Place. So we'll see you
Yes.
guys out there then. Goodbye.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.